Hey guys, ever wish you could have a secret weapon for your business that pulls in leads like magic? Well, guess what? Scraping unlimited emails from LinkedIn might just be that secret sauce. But here's the kicker. Doing it manually is like trying to catch fish with your bare hands. Not fun. So today, I'm going to show you how to automate this process using Google Sheets, Apify, and Make.com. And trust me, it's easier than you think. So stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be a LinkedIn email scraping pro. So first of all, thank you for coming back and a big welcome to all of the new subscribers joining us today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jake Dawson, and I'm here to bring you the latest in AI sales automation and workflow hacks in a way that's easy to understand and apply. And as always, remember that everything we cover here is designed to help you succeed. These are not just theories, but actionable strategies that you can use right now. Now, if you're new here or looking for more ways to level up, don't forget to check out the school community linked below. Inside, you'll find exclusive Make.com templates, including the one we're using today, that you can import directly and start using immediately. We've built a whole space for learners and doers just like you, where you can ask questions, get direct help, and connect with like-minded people ready to take action. And of course, you can always subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified of our bi-weekly videos, live sessions, and more. Let's jump right in. So why scrape emails from LinkedIn? Imagine being able to gather valuable insights about your market or craft the perfect offer for your business with just a few clicks. In this video, I'll walk you through setting up a system to do just that, using tools you probably already have access to. And hey, in the first comment, I've added a little gift for you. It's an automation that can handle lead generation and even create personalized outreach messages. And I'm giving it away for free, but only for a limited time, so make sure you grab it while you can. All right, let's dive in. First things first, we need a place to store all of this data. Open up Google Drive and create a new folder. Let's name it LinkedIn Scraping. Super creative, I know. Now inside that folder, right-click, go to Google Sheets and create a new spreadsheet. Name it LinkedIn Emails. This is where all the magic happens. Inside the spreadsheet, you'll see a default sheet named to Sheet 1. Let's rename that to something useful. Call it LinkedIn URL. This is where we'll be pasting profile links that you want to scrape. If you're wondering where to get those links, don't worry, I've got a separate video covering how to scrape LinkedIn profiles, and I'll drop that in the description. Now, let's add another sheet. Click the little plus sign at the bottom and name this one Data. This is where all those scraped details will land. Inside this sheet, we're setting up a few columns. The first column, first name. Second column, full name. Then we'll have tagline, about, LinkedIn URL, company website, company LinkedIn, email, and followers number. These are the exact details we'll be pulling in from LinkedIn profiles. Now to make this work, we're going to need two tools, Apify and Make.com. If you've never used it before, don't worry, I'll walk you through everything. Think of Apify like a digital assistant that does all the heavy lifting when it comes to web scraping. It's basically like hiring a really efficient intern, except this one doesn't take coffee breaks or ask for a raise. First things first. Open up your browser and go to apify.com. If you don't have an account yet, hit that sign up button. It's free, and they even give you $5 in free credit every month, which is enough to run some tests before you commit to anything. If you're already signed in, great. Now on the left side of the screen, you'll see a menu with different options. Click on Store. This is where all the pre-built scrapers, or actors as Apify calls them, that's where they're stored. You'll find all sorts of web scrapers here. Amazon, Google Maps, Instagram, but the one we're looking for is LinkedIn, so let's focus. In the search bar at the top, type Mass LinkedIn Profile Scraper with email and hit enter. You're looking for the one made by DevFusion. It should pop up near the top. Click on it, and this will take you to the Actors page. Here you'll see a breakdown of what this scraper does, how much it costs, and what kind of data it can pull. Quick note, the pricing says $10 per 1,000 results. But remember, you get $5 in free credit every month, so you can do a little test run without spending anything. All right, now let's set this thing up. Scroll down until you see the section labeled LinkedIn Profile URLs. This is where we're going to paste the profile links we want to scrape. If you're working with multiple profiles, just click the little plus button to add more rows. You can test it with just one or two profiles to make sure everything is working before going all in. Now, before you hit run, let's talk about what's actually happening. This scraper is going to extract all sorts of details: name, job title, company, education, email if it's publicly available, and even how many followers someone has. That's a lot of useful info. And once we connect it to our Google Sheets in the next step, it'll automatically be stored in an organized way. Once you've got your LinkedIn URLs entered, scroll back up and look for the big green button that says Start. Click it. The scraper will start running, and you'll see a progress bar showing how it's going. Depending on how many profiles you're scraping, this could take a few minutes, so don't panic if it doesn't finish instantly. When it's done, you'll be able to view the results. This is the raw version of what we're about to automate in our Google Sheet. If everything looks good, congrats. You've just scraped your first set of LinkedIn profiles. Now that we've got our LinkedIn data scraped, we need to automate this process so we're not sitting here copying and pasting like it's 2005. That's where Make.com comes in. If you've never used Make.com before, think of it as your digital assistant. It connects different apps and makes them work together without you having to do anything manually. In this case, we're going to connect Apify to our Google Sheet so that every time the scraper runs, the data lands where we need it to. First, head over to Make.com. If you don't have an account yet, go ahead and sign up. It's free, and they even give you some free tasks every month to get started. Once you're in, look at the left side of the screen. You'll see a menu with different options, but the one you want is called Scenarios. Click that. If this is your first time here, this page will probably be empty, but don't worry, we're about to change that. Now at the top right, you'll see a big button that says Create a New Scenario. Click that. A blank worksheet will open up, and this is where we will build our automation. Let's give it a name so we don't lose track of what we're doing. Call it LinkedIn Email Scraper. This will make it easy to find later when you need to tweak something. Now, we need to tell Make.com where to pull the data from. In the middle of the screen, there's a little plus sign. Click it, and a search bar will pop up. Type Google Sheets and select it. This is going to be our trigger, meaning whenever something happens in this sheet, the automation will kick off. Now you'll see a list of different actions you can pick from. Pick Search Rows. What this does, it scans your Google Sheet to check for new or updated data. If you haven't connected your Google Sheets to Make.com before, it'll ask you to log into your Google account. Click Connect and sign in. Make sure you allow all the permissions. It's just so Make.com can access your spreadsheet and update them automatically. Once you're connected, it'll ask which spreadsheet you want to use. Click on the search bar and find the one we made earlier, LinkedIn Emails. Now, under the sheet name, select Sheet 1. This is where we pasted our LinkedIn profile URLs earlier. This tells Make.com exactly where to look for new data. All right, hit save, and boom, step 1 of our automation is ready. Now that we've got Make.com watching our Google Sheets for new LinkedIn URLs, it's time to bring Apify into the mix so we can actually scrape those profiles. This is where things start to get really fun, because once we set this up, it's going to feel like you've got a little AI robot doing your work for you. All right, so back in Make.com, we need to add a new module. You'll see that little plus sign in the middle. Click it again, type in Apify, and then select it. Now you'll see another list of different actions. The one we want is Run an Actor. Click that. Before we can run anything, we need to connect Apify to Make.com now. If you haven't done this before, don't worry, it's a one-time setup. A box will pop up asking you for an API token. Now, this is just a fancy way of letting Make.com talk to Apify without you needing to log in every time. Click Add, and you'll see an option to enter an API token. Follow the link to Apify's API and integrations page, and this is where Apify keeps all your connection details. You'll see a section that says Personal API Token. Click the little copy button next to it. Don't try to memorize it. And now jump back into Make.com, paste the token into the API field, and hit Save. Boom, connection complete. Now Make.com and Apify are officially talking to each other. All right, so now we need to choose the Apify actor that's going to do the scraping for us. In the drop-down menu, search for Mass LinkedIn Profile Scraper with Email. That's the one we're using. Click on it to select it, and now you'll see a setting that says Run Synchronously. This just means we want to wait until the scraping is done before moving on to the next step in the automation. Choose Yes. If we leave this off, Make.com might move on to the next step before Apify has even finished pulling in any data, and we don't want that. Next, we need to configure the input settings for the scraper. There's a field here called Input JSON. Now, if you're thinking, oh no, he said JSON, this is about to get complicated, relax. You don't need to write any code. Apify actually generates this for us. Go to your Apify Actors page, the same one where you set up the LinkedIn scraper earlier. At the top, you'll see 2 buttons, Manual and JSON. Click on JSON, and a box will appear with a bunch of structured text. This is what tells Apify exactly what to scrape. It might look intimidating at first, but don't worry, we're only making one tiny change. Now highlight everything in the JSON box, copy it, and then paste it into the input JSON field back in make.com. Make sure you use paste and match style so it doesn't mess up the formatting. Now look for the section called Start URLs. This is where the LinkedIn profile URLs are currently stored. You'll probably see a sample URL already there, something like this. It's just a placeholder, which we need to replace with the actual URLs from our spreadsheet. Delete that sample URL, but don't remove the brackets or formatting. Instead, click inside the field and a drop-down menu should appear showing all the available data from Google Sheets. Look for the column that holds your LinkedIn profile URLs. It should be labeled something like LinkedIn URL if you followed the setup earlier. Click on it and make.com will insert it into the JSON. What this does is tell Apify to dynamically pull URLs from the spreadsheet instead of using the static one. Now hit save, and that's it. Every time the scraper runs, it'll automatically grab new LinkedIn URLs from the sheet instead of making you copy and paste them manually. Now that Apify is scraping the right profiles, we need to pull the results back into make.com. Go ahead and click the plus sign to add another module. In the search bar, type Apify and select Get Dataset Items. This is the module that retrieves the scraped data after Apify is done running. Once you add that, you'll see a field labeled Dataset ID. Click on it, and a drop-down will appear showing the available outputs from the first Apify module. Scroll down until you see the one labeled Default Dataset ID. That's the one we need. Click on it to link the two modules together. Now, let's talk about limits. Right under the Dataset ID field, you'll see an option labeled Limit. This controls how much data we pull at once. If you're just testing, set it to 100 so it doesn't pull too much too fast. If you're scraping a large number of profiles, like 1,000 or more, you can adjust this to match the number of URLs in your spreadsheet. Now hit save, and boom, we now have Apify scraping LinkedIn profiles, pulling data dynamically from Google Sheets and sending the results back into make.com. Next up, it's time for the fun part. Running the scraper and seeing it all come together. This is the moment you get to sit back, grab your coffee, and let the automation do the work for you. First, click on Run Once, the button at the bottom, and now give it a few minutes to do its thing. What's happening right now is Apify is grabbing those LinkedIn profiles, pulling out all the details, names, jobs, titles, email, company info, and even how many followers they have. And once it's finished, we need to check if everything ran smoothly. Look at the output of the second Apify module, the one that retrieves the data set, and you should see a table with all the scraped data. If something looks off, like missing emails or weird formatting, go back and check that you linked everything correctly. If it looks good, you're golden. Now let's make sure this data lands where it should, our Google Sheet. Back in make.com, click the little plus sign again to add another module, type Google Sheets in the search bar, and then this time we're going to select Add a row instead of search rows. This tells make.com to take all the scraped data and neatly insert it into our sheet without us having to copy and paste anything. Once you've added the module, it's time to connect our sheet. Click on the Spreadsheet ID field, and you'll see a list of all your Google Drive files. Find the LinkedIn email spreadsheet inside the LinkedIn scraping folder and select it. Now, under the sheet name, type Data. This is the sheet where we want all the results to be stored. Now, we need to map the data. This basically tells make.com, hey, put this piece of data in this column. You'll see a list of available columns, like first name, LinkedIn URL, email, etc. Click each one and map it with the correct output from the Apify dataset module. So for example, first name should be under the first name field in Apify. Email should come from the email field, and so on. Make sure everything lines up correctly. Otherwise, you might end up with emails in the company website column, and we don't want that. Once it's all mapped, click Save. All right, now comes the final test. Click Run Once again to execute the whole automation from start to finish. Watch as make.com pulls in the URLs from Google Sheets, sends them to Apify for scraping, retrieves the data, and finally pushes it all back out into your spreadsheet. Now, let's double check everything. Open up your Google Sheet, go to the Data tab, and you should see fresh LinkedIn data populating the rows. If everything looks good, congratulations. You've just built a fully automated LinkedIn email scraper. No more manual searching, no more copying, pasting. Just set it, run it, and let the automation do the work for you. And that's it. You've just mastered the art of scraping unlimited emails from LinkedIn using Google Sheets, Apify, and Make.com. So get ready to use this system to supercharge your lead generation and market insights. If you run into any issues or need more help, leave a comment below. I'm happy to help out. If you found this video helpful, even a little bit, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so you never miss out on more awesome tips and tricks. And remember, in the first comment, I've added a little gift for you. It's an automation that can generate leads and create personalized outreach messages for you. And I'm giving it away for free, but for a limited time, so grab it while you can. And if you're serious about taking your automation game to the next level, check out our school community. It's linked below, and inside you'll find exclusive templates, resources, and a supportive group of like-minded people ready to help you succeed. Plus, the exact template we used today, it's in there, so don't miss it. Oh, and before you click away, here's a video you'll probably want to watch next. It's packed with even more tips and tricks to help you crush it with automation. See you there.